Okay, so I'm Casey Tyler, and I am going to talk about time management. I meant to talk about this a long time ago, but I just didn't have the time. It's a thing. Okay, so 90% of us are working Color Street as a side business. Whether it's a hobby or whatever it is secondary to something else that's primary. And your primary thing could be a full-time job, and it could be a full-time family. So whatever it is, Color Street is not always you don't have a full 8 hours a day to dedicate to your Color Street business. When I first started, I was working a contract job, and I had multiple contracts. I also had a baby and two young children, and I had a business with my husband. So I still have that business. But so my time, it was non-existent, okay? So what you do when you have no time is you have to manage your time, right? You have to figure out what time management tools you can implement so that you can maximize whatever time you do have, okay? So I have another little presentation for you. Let's see here. There we go. Where's my little face? Split screen. Oh, hi. There I am. Okay, so time management. Okay, well, my little face doesn't fit in this one. Maybe I should shrink myself. Okay, or maybe I'll just get rid of my face. So, time management. Watch me drink. Topic of the day. So, the first thing when you're trying to figure out time management is figure out your schedule. First of all, what is your current schedule? Do you work full time? Do you work at night? Do you work in the daytime? Do you have online school, distance learning? Do you have a part-time job? When are you not available? Determine that first, because those are your no-goes. When are you not available for personal reasons? Not because you don't have the time, but because you choose not to spend the time on the business. Block out some personal time. You cannot work this business 100% of the time and maintain real-life relationships. You can build a million online relationships, but you need real-life relationships as well. If you're married or you have family who have any sort of needs, or friends who really care about you, then you need to carve out time for them. So make sure you do that. My husband and I have date night every week. We don't go anywhere. We just get rid of the kids and we hang out and we play a game. And sometimes we drink a lot. But that's what we do. That is our date night and that is our time. During that time, I don't even have my phone downstairs because I will look at it. It is upstairs. I don't go near it. And I will sometimes tell my team, hey, it's date night. Like, I can't answer that. Or, hey, I'm really sorry. Because I like to be on top of things. And I can't. 100% of the time, I can't. I won't. I'm choosing not to. So first determine what your schedule is. Okay? And make sure you have time for you as well. Sometimes, you know, when you're building a business, you're not always going, or when you're going through any sort of life transition, you're not always going to have all these pockets of time to take care of yourself. But try to get past that transition period and get into a great spot where you can schedule time for yourself as well. So, what are your needs? And I'm talking, that's personal, right? We just talked about personal, but let's talk about your business needs. So, for me, I personally run my parties Monday through Thursday with pre-party posts on the prior Friday through the weekend, and then I do my giveaways on the following Friday. So my parties basically run Friday to Friday. Every Monday, I go live. Every Friday, I go live for my giveaways, okay? Every Saturday, I mail out samples. Every Wednesday is the end of early bird. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm gathering people's early bird gift requests because I post up a picture and I let them pick out their gifts. So those are my rhythms, right? On Tuesdays, we have Zoom meetings. We have the Tuesday trainings. We have all, whatever you want to put on your calendar. None of the trainings are on my calendar. They can't be right now. There's no room for them. So those are more of like when I have a moment, I will go back and replay the trainings. Nothing is like real time for me right now because I can't do it. It just doesn't fit in my schedule. So determine your needs. Another thing when determining your needs is like I love to do a 1 hour party but I cannot do a 1 hour party because they're usually in the evening or on the weekends. And that's not my work time. My work time is during nap time and after school. I get a 2 hour, 2.5 hour window. That's when I work. And then after the kids go to bed. So where is your time? That is when my time is. So figure out what tasks you can squeeze into those time frames. So I do my live, right? I cannot go live at 5 a.m. I need to be going live at a time when people can actually see me. So whether that's in the evenings or at, again, nap time, whatever time you determine is best for you to go live in your parties that fits within your availability, let that be part of your schedule. For me, I send out any orders. I wake up early, and that's when I prep all my orders for the mail. On Saturdays, I send out samples. So I wake up early on Saturday and I prep all my samples because Friday night is my date night. So I do not prep samples on Friday night. I do not work Friday night. I'm looking at my notes. Sorry. So figure out what days of the week, what happens on those days of the week, and what time of the day those can happen. So like at nap time, my first thing that I do is I come over here and I follow up on orders. I go and check my Google Forms and I see who has placed an order with me. I go and look in my VO and I see who has placed an order through my link, and I go and shout them out in my parties. And then after that is when I do any follow-up that needs to happen. I check my Facebook notifications, and you know what? I don't even look at the notifications anymore. I go to my party groups and I look at every post in order because Facebook will sort it by the activity, and so I can just kind of go down until I see a post that I've already seen all the comments, and then I'm done. Because the notifications, you can drown in going back and forth in your notifications and then finding your place in there. So I don't even mess with that. I go to my important groups, one after another, and scroll down each comment, catch up on my comments. Schedule that. Do not have scope creep there. So if that is what you're going to do, look at the clock and say, I'm going to do this for 15 minutes, however many minutes, maybe 15 minutes per party. I don't think you even need that much. I would say 15 minutes for every 2 parties, and then 15 minutes on your VIP group. That's it. Spend more time with direct messages than you're commenting, okay? But do make sure you have comments on every post in your parties because you need those party posts to be seen, and they are seen when people are interacting and commenting on them. Okay, so find your time. Let's see here. And you know what? I'm going to show you this in a second, but create a calendar. Make sure you have a calendar. Write things down on your schedule. Make sure you know what your schedule is so that when you have that pocket of time, you're not having to figure out where you're at, because that wastes time. Know your schedule, okay? The next thing is get organized. Organize. Okay. Put everything on Google Drive. Do not have anything local to your phone or to your computer. If you're not on Google Drive, put it all on iCloud. Anyway, there's a whole other thing with Apple. If you're an Apple user, you can pick out your form of our Google Drive. Put everything on Google Drive. You can use Google Drive apps on your phone. I don't know where it's right there. You can access it anywhere from any computer, from any device. So if it's all there, you don't have to be sitting at your computer, and if you need something, you can take care of it right then and there. Get a binder and organize yourself. And now Shannon showed the binder that she does. So mine has the calendar. Use the tools that are available to you. The party worksheet. I know you're seeing me in a tiny little window. Here, I'll make myself bigger for the moment. Okay. Use the party worksheet. Keep them together. So what I have here is I have my current parties, okay? And I don't move these papers until I've followed up with the customers, with the guests, the party guests. So they're all sitting in here. Once I follow up, I move them back here to a past parties tab. So I shift them. And then I can go back, and when I have my scheduled follow-up time, I go back and I will go through there and I will follow up with all of those people. And then I follow up with all of my VIPs, and I can go into my Google Docs and I can see who's ordered through all my forms, all of that. I have the checklists, any sort of checklists that help out, with all these team checklists or any incentives that are going on. That was incentives. I have the, the standardized checklists that we get in like our new stylist training from Polish Lab and He Nailed It. I have my rank charts filled out for my next rank. Always be thinking 1 rank or 2 ranks ahead and know where your people are on your team. Again, my past parties, so I can go in, follow up. I literally flip to this and it's all there. And then I have my coaching checklists and my coaching trackers in the back here. So I keep all that organized there as well. I have my shipping labels in the front. So when I'm ready to, not my shipping labels, my labels for my sets. So when I'm ready to place an order, I literally have my sheet and it's in here. So it's not floating around my desk, because you cannot have stuff floating around your desk. So get a binder, get a notebook. So I signed up for conference, so I got this notebook, and get tabs for your notebook and label them. Have a spot for everything. And then you don't have to have a physical notebook. You can use a notes app on your phone. There are tons of free notes apps. So get one and get organized. I'm going to shrink myself again. Okay, so do a business in a bag. If you work outside the home, if you have a life outside your home, if you do not live in a cave like me, you need to have stuff on you. You need to have catalogs. You need to have opportunity brochures. If you don't have opportunity brochures, I mean, the word is in the name. Opportunity. You're missing an opportunity. You need to have your samples. You need to have prep pads. You need to have business cards. You need to have whatever you need to make a sale right then and there. I recommend also carrying around at least 2 sets of Tokyo lights on you, because you can sell Tokyo lights right there. So make sure you are doing that. And if you want to do a buy 3 get 1 free bundle, you can like sell the buy 3 get 1 free bundle, give them the 1 set there, and then ship them the other 3, and they have a set to wear while they wait for the rest of their order to come in. So carry it around. My mom bought one of the clear little Color Street bags from the swag store. Whatever you want to carry it in, Color Street swag is the bomb diggity, so get you some. And it's half off, not in that one, never mind, forgive me. Half off in the other one, in the print portal right now. Okay, so plan your posts. And this is not just talking about scheduling posts. Like, know what you're going to do throughout the month. Like, we have the Halloween launch coming up. So whatever you want to do. Like, so on Sunday I'm going to do this sale or whatever. If you can get a little calendar, or if you have your calendar in your binder, you can sit here and literally just scratch out a bunch of like random ideas onto your calendar. That way, when you are sitting down at your desk, so take 10 minutes and do that. 10 minutes, okay? And when you come and sit down at your desk or sit at your phone, and whatever time you have allotted to set up your posts, whether it's every night you sit there in bed at night and like you queue up your posts for the next day, or you are sitting on your phone and you're like, okay, I want to do a post right now. Have your list of ideas or have your schedule right there available to you, so you don't waste any time trying to come up with a concept, okay? There, I'm sure, are calendars, post calendars out there, and they do not have to be specific to Color Street. Just Google it. Social media post calendars, social media calendars, whatever. Just Google it. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be special. It could just give you ideas, okay? Set up templates. Make your own templates. Now, if you're using somebody else's template or you're using a team template, make one for yourself. Make it individual to you, specific to you, but set it up. Spend the time to set that up. It is going to take you an hour or 2. Spend the time to do that, because it is going to save you tons of time in the long run. So, you know, our party templates can last you an entire season. So maybe 3-4 times a year, you're going to spend this 2 hours setting up a template. Do it. It will save you so much time in the long run. And you need to be working on your business, not in your business. Professionalize yourself. Create your templates. Anytime you work at a professional job, you have SOPs, standard operating procedures in place. You have checklists in place. You have all of those different tools in place. This business is no different. If you want to be successful, you need to be doing these things. Yeah, it's going to save you time. So just make sure you schedule that time for yourself, whatever time frame you want to do. If it's once a quarter, once a month, whatever it is. Once you have that one template set up for yourself, you can do so much, so many spin-offs. You can have alternate posts, so that way if you have repetitive parties within the same group of friends, you can tweak it. but you can't tweak what you don't have. So make sure you have it first, and don't always have to go back and like copy from an old party. Put it all in like backwards order, whatever makes it easy for you to, boom, schedule a party and be done with it. Do not spend your time, don't waste time scheduling posts for your parties. Make that a money maker, not a time taker, okay? List it. List everything. Make a list for everything. In my little handy dandy notebook, I have, let's see, so I have a beach house list. I have a leaders list. So this is from all my leader meetings, and I like highlight things where I need to follow up or ideas that I need to do. I have a list, schedule. It says, I actually write schedule because you have to treat yourself well, and you have to schedule it like you are, fancy and have an assistant. Someone needs to manage your schedule, and guess what? That someone is you, unless you've hired somebody. So on Mondays, I do my party lives. On Tuesday, I do my early bird gifts, and I tip Tuesday. On Wednesday, I do new stylist check-ins. On Thursday, I also set up my parties, and I remind my next week party hostesses. On Thursday, I do all my party follow-ups, and I post in my past party groups. I also do team shout-outs, which I don't do, sorry. I need to catch up. On Friday, I do my party giveaway lives. Saturday, I mail out samples. Sunday, I don't do nothing, okay? So this is a list that I have because I'm trying to figure out my schedule for myself. I have a list of the trainings that I want to do for my team. I have a list of all of the hostesses who did my Book to Look promo and what prizes they won. I have my to-do list, my task list. I have my list for, finally doing my 2019 taxes, all the things that I haven't done yet. You need a personal list. Make lists. I have a post idea list. I have a promo idea list. Just write lists down. And then when you come to your desk, the first thing you do is go to your list. Go straight to your list, okay? I'm at home all the time, so physical book works for me. So if you have a big purse, you can stick this in your purse, take it wherever you go. Make sure you always have your list on you. When you come up with an idea, write it down in your list. It can be on the mobile notes app in your phone. Whatever it is, make sure you're taking it out of your head and putting it on paper. Because when you come down to your work time, you want to be able to check something off and not have to think about what it was that you were going to do at that moment. Because that wastes time. And the last one is delegate. Delegate. When this little thing goes away. Oops, let me not move my mouse. Okay, so delegate. If you have anybody around you, ask them for help. Okay? I make my hubby label sets. And I make him label them straight. I make him stamp my return address on envelopes. He's not allowed to write anything. He's not allowed to organize anything. I no longer have him help me catch up my inventory list because he doesn't know the names of them and it's not fast. It needs to be faster. But anything that you can delegate, do it. Have your kids help you if you have kids who are old enough to not ruin everything. I don't know what that's like. Ask your husband to drop something off at the mailbox on his way out. Schedule your mail pickups. If you can go onto USPS.com and you can schedule a pickup during your regular mail time where they come straight to your door and they pick up your stuff. You do not have to drive to the post office. You can also order your stamps and supplies right there on the website. Stay ahead of it. Make sure, what I do is every time I get my bonus, I order my postage for the month, for the whole month. I know, it's expensive, but that's what I do. So however you want to manage that, stay ahead of it, and you don't have to go to the post office because that takes time. Why not just open your mailbox and have your stamps delivered to you? Why not just stick your stuff in a box on your doorstep and have them come pick it up? Delegate. Outsource what you can. I hired my niece who just started college, and she helps me with my VIP posts. She puts it all together. She puts it straight in my Facebook. I pay her beans. You can pay with nails. You can, whatever you want to do. You can just ask them for help and not pay them. There are colleges who have free internship programs. You can get a remote intern that is looking for college credit, and you can get them for free. You can find virtual assistants, whatever you need. Find people to help you if you can. And if you can afford it, hire somebody. When you have help, you can produce more. It's like a multiplier. You can produce exponentially more when you're not doing it all yourself, okay? Especially because we can't build an empire single-handedly. It's just not going to happen. You need your tribe. By the way, when you are enlisting in your family to help you out, like, they are going to benefit from all of your success. So they should help you out. And, you wipe your kids' butts, man. They should come and label some sets for you. Right? Right. Put some stamps on. Okay, so let me just check my notes, make sure I have everything in here. Yep. Okay, so use the website. If you are busy, do not take orders from yourself. Like, run everything through the website. The website is stocked again. If you don't need to manage it, don't manage it. If you don't have time to manage it, don't manage it. Do all your party links through the website. Don't run it all through your own link, okay? Do what you can with the time that you have. Follow-ups are more important than you managing your own orders. So spend your time in the money-making needs areas of your business. Do not spend the time in the administrative and you're not a warehouse, okay? Don't waste your time doing all that stuff. So if you have the time and you want to level up, that's a great place to level up. But if you do not have the time, just make sure your business is running smoothly. And in order to do that, you need to leverage the tools that are given to you. You're actually paying for that website, so use it. If there is an app for that, get the app. If there is an app for that, get the app. Use party scheduling, party post schedulers, SendShare, Bizly. There's so many apps out there that you can use. Post by party, whatever it is. Make sure you're following all of the guidelines to not get locked up into Facebook jail. So don't be messy with it, okay? Like, still be thoughtful about it. But if there's an app, get the app. Get the Notes app. Get the customer tracking app. Whatever it is, get the app, okay? And a lot of times these apps, especially like apps that have a monthly cost, they're worth it because you are paying like $10 a month. And I'm telling you, if it saves you 1 hour of work, it's paid for itself. Okay? And your hour is worth way more than $10, by the way. All right. So SOLD, schedule, organize, list, and delegate. That is how you can manage your time. Try to stay focused. You can spend time scrolling on Facebook, but it should not be in your work time. Think about a regular job. They're not going to pay you to scroll around Facebook, okay? So make sure that you're placing a heavy importance on your time because your time is valuable. Make sure you're valuing your time as much as you expect others to. All right, I hope this training blessed you. Thanks for watching. Bye.